For me, the Anikulapo series. For me, I'm gonna rate it 9/10, or probably just rate it 10/10, because the movie is the series rather. For me, Kunle Afolayan actually went all out, and loads of errors from the first movie were corrected. Kunle Remy got into the character more than it was, and the little errors that I feel like, or the part that I feel like we need to work on in our movie industry is our weaponry, most especially whenever we are talking about our olden days culture, or when it's an epic movie. We need to work hard on our weaponry and probably warrior costume department as well. Sector is something we should try to do more research on. And the fact that he gave younger talents, actors rather, opportunity, big kudos for that. And when I talk about giving younger talent opportunity, is this is what I'm trying to say. The part which Latif played, another movie producer could have put face value on it, then let Latif play the role of the guy that came from Ede. But rather, they downgraded Latif. They downgraded him with his role, because apparently, no matter how you downgrade a face like that, it is still going to be a big face, or a bigger face, or a bigger cast to people that knows him already. So they gave him a notable role that is smaller, then gave the guy that came from Ede a bigger and as well notable role that can actually push the guy's face to everyone that, okay, this is the guy. Same thing he did for the daughter. They could have used one cute Nollywood girl, but they brought the daughter in to play the role of the princess. People might not know her, but the role is notable enough to push her to the face of the people. And this Kulia Folayo did that successfully. And he did same thing for Gabriel Afolayan as well. Gave him a smaller role, but a notable one that we already know this is what's his name? Gabriel, but I don't know how to actually put it, but the big faces in that movie, he gave them a consistent and notable role. But some other actor would have said, because you are Kuya Folayo, oh yeah, come on, and you are so person, come and play the role of that warrior and all of that. And these are the things that he did to push out faces. Because some notable roles, some movie directors would have given those roles to big names, but they were able to like implement no names, give the no names a notable role, much scenes in the movie, but at the same time, a role that won't overshadow the incoming or upcoming faces. And this I appreciate so much about him. And the Ogunde son, the Basharu was awesome. His role was awesome. But one of the mistakes that we kept making in our epic movie is this. The olden days, people like Basharu or warriors, they are fortified with all sorts of charms that won't let guns, weapons, etc., penetrate. The stabbing was so easy. There should be that part whereby the only reason why they were able to stab him easily was simply because even the people that stabbed him came with some kind of a fortified weapon. We don't tell this story more on how powerful the olden days warriors are. The fight scene also, we know probably then there was giddy but at the same time, for entertainment purpose, we could have, they could have probably come up with some kind of a fight scene that is more entertaining and more engaging. Why are those people carrying weapons up and down? Definitely the weapon is part of their life as warriors, then we want to see more fight scenes whereby weapons are being used, and not like whenever they use this weapon, they get stabbed easily. No, we know how powerful these people are when it comes to charm in the olden days. So there should always be that part whereby no one is getting stabbed easily, because that's the simple reality. And this is going to make me digress to Jagun Jagun. If Femi Adebayo is coming up with the new Jagun Jagun, it's ideal for him to just make it a series, just the way Kole Afolayan did. Because the story in Jagun Jagun, we have close to like 7 kingdoms. They need to be able to tell us the story, because we need to, the deaths must be accurate, just the way Kole Afolayan did. He took his time, he executed it perfectly. I was looking into details. The only detailing that I wasn't comfortable with is the weapon being carried around. The detailing of the weapon is not good enough. We should try to do research on what our weapons looked like back then. Everything was just looking big with the weapon house and all those things. I don't think that was necessary. And all these weapons are being carried up and down, and not for once were they being used by the major characters or the warriors. And this is something we should put into consideration whenever we are detailing, or whenever we are putting a detail out about a certain warrior, most especially in epic movies. For me, Kole Afolayan right now has the best movie on the best series on Netflix, and no one is going to take that away from him. The casting was accurate. Everybody played their part well executed. What I imagine about Salu crossing to the other side, what I imagine, it was as if my first criticism video. It was as if this man saw it. What I imagine about Salu crossing to the other side was definitely on point. How he had to come back to end everything. The guy that played the Onibode, the Albino guy, executed his role perfectly, because there is no way they could have told the story the way they have than that. And they put in a lot of effort. There was no laziness, no lazy technicality, no lazy acting. Nothing was lazy. They put in the best, and we want more of this. What's his name? Femi Adebayo should also take his time if he's coming back with Jagun Jagun. Make it a series. Give us full details. Portray Yoruba. Check out this what's it called? Anikula. The food was well detailed. They portray Yoruba food the proper way it should be. All these things are things that we should not neglect whenever we are throwing out a Yoruba story, because he put out the story the way it was supposed to be. For once in my life, I was proud to be from that tribe. Like, yes, this is how it should be done. So whenever people wants to tell, even if you're going to tell the story of Bashorunga and all these stories, take your time like it did. Don't just say because you have good camera and you're going to get better picture quality and just put rubbish in our face. Big shout out to Kole Afolayan for respecting we the fans. Because for you to put such great thing out, that means you respect, you're concerned about what the movie lovers are going to feel, people that are going to use their data to stream. You want to make sure when they're done streaming, they are giving you big shout out, and you've achieved that completely. And anyone that wants to do such project again, take your time like he did. No be son, I could just pack on herself in the name of son, I won't go cinemas and all those things. Be giving us some dumb ass stories in the name of you have something billion streams and all. You get me? So big shout out to Kole Afolayan. The execution of that movie, of that series, was top notch. The casting, that Ogunde son, oh my, he killed it. Mommy Shola Shobowale, she played her part perfectly. Latif, exceptional. Gabriel, my G, exceptional. Everybody, Bimbo, Kule Remi was at the top of his game. Baba Derokoko, everybody in that movie, they executed their role. And the fact that he didn't really, Kole Afolayan was not much about the face aspect of it. It was more about the talent, and he got it right.